Hello and welcome to today's webinar, Building Flats on Top of Existing Buildings, the Key Issues for Development. I'm Peter Dollar and I'm a freelance lecturer, trainer and writer. And I'm going to be looking at the key issues when you're developing, when you're building flats on top of existing buildings, which of course has become very much more popular, given that you don't need in a lot of cases, you don't require a proper planning permission in order to do that. So it has become very much more popular. And although obviously there are issues that affect all types of development, I'm going to be focusing on the key ones that will affect specifically flats that are built on the top of an existing building. And I'm going to start by looking at residential tenants' rights of first refusal under the Landlord and Tenant Act 1987 as amended. Because where a building falls within the provisions of the Landlord and Tenant Act 1987 as amended, the qualifying tenants of flats in the building are likely to have the benefit of a statutory right of first refusal if their landlord proposes to make a relevant disposal of the roof, of the airspace above the roof, or indeed of the loft space below the roof to a developer. Now, at best, this will cause delays and expense to the landlord. At worst, it may actually prevent the landlord from exploiting the development potential. And the 1987 Act contains criminal sanctions for the landlord if what they need to do is not in fact done. And in addition, there are serious consequences for the developer. If they enter into an agreement for lease or take a lease from the landlord, the tenants may be able to step into the shoes of the developer and take their interest from them at the price that the developer paid. And that means, of course, that if values have increased since the developer paid for their lease, then the developer may find themselves out of pocket.